Alright, am I live? Am I live now? Goodness gracious. Test, 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 test. I'm live. I'm live again. Am I here now? Am I here, chat? Hello? Hello, chat. Hello, chat. Hello? Yeah, OBS crashed again. I have no idea what's happening. I guess just opening up that tab and editing things is just causing my OBS to crash. Yeah, I have no idea why that kept happening. But yeah, that's the law stuff, chat. My player was like, yeah, this is too complicated and too hard to remember. I'm like, this has to do with other people's and other characters' backstories and lore. I have to put these things in. He's like, no, this never happened in the campaign. I'm like, yeah, it did. It did happen in the campaign. All of this were things that happened. I don't think,
If you guys have a prime, slap that prime
Hi, Kenny.
on the table
Hi.
like a big fucking cock. Show everybody that you have a big fucking dick today and slap that prime on the fucking table right now.
Oh, I didn't even set up the fucking... Oh, man. I didn't set up the shared chat thing right when I restarted either, so it's still broken. Fuck me. I always have to remember to do this right. Fucking OBS. Crashed twice after I set up shared chat to properly work. Hi, Kenny. Sorry. Shared chat broke and I didn't set it up properly this time. Annoying stress, honestly, right now, chat. But yeah, that kept me up until like 5 a.m. last night, looking through all my documents, seeing if I was actually wrong about things, and this player just admitted to me that, yeah, I don't pay attention to any one section who isn't mine. So he pretty much assumed all that was just made up on the spot. And just, you know, nothing of what he complained about really mattered, saying that, oh, none of this ever happened, when it was really just that player purposely didn't listen or pay attention to anyone else who wasn't, you know, him. Which is annoying and boring. You just remember you have tutoring today, you're layer 11 and you're big dumb. You're big dumb. To make share chat work for YouTube, I have to like schedule a stream and then click the scheduled stream on my share chat function and on my streaming function. And I only did on my streaming and not on my share chat. So it didn't fucking matter, which fucking sucks so much, chat. So I'm gonna have to keep an eye on YouTube chat. But yeah, chat, that was the stress of dealing with that D&D mishap again today. My players are still causing me strife and trouble and stress. Complaining about things and etc. So they're like, oh, when these laws come into my character's world, it's gonna be a lot for me to deal with. And it's like, you live in a fantasy world where technology isn't advanced enough for you to even do majority of the shit that's even on here. I was like looking, I'm confused. I'm like, what do you mean this is gonna be too much for your world to deal with? Because his world is a fantasy world. Like, there's no time travel, there's no star systems, there's no mining colonies, there's no mega corporations. And it's like fucking none of this applies to you. Obviously, you clearly don't have star systems, you don't have colonies. Why are you stressing out about something that you know from your lore it doesn't concern anything involved in it? I was just so confused on like why they made it such a big deal. And it's like, none of this is a big deal. You're just not paying attention to anything. Honestly. Hi, Miksu. I'm looking cool if I'm stressed because I keep fucking my shit up because I didn't get a lot of sleep last night because of my D&D players. Or players, singular. You're super, super, super good in science and you like cooking as well. That's good.
There's a reason why we placed it in the hotel.
Ababa, ababa,
Ababa. Come on.
ababa. But yeah, Chad, I didn't get much sleep. I stayed up till 5 a.m. Just like looking through that document over and over to see if I was actually wrong. But no, this player just doesn't remember anything. Go eat. It's 5 p.m. I can't go to sleep. I'm gonna waste and mess up my sleep schedule. I can't just go to sleep. I have stuff to do. Plus it's stream time. Plus I have D&D with my other GM in like 2 hours. Yeah, I just raw dog most of my herb process. But yeah, chat, I stayed up so late just reading that document I just scrolled through because he was just like, oh, it's too much. It's too complicated. It's like, this is other people's story. This is other players', you know, lore and characters. I can't just remove it just because you can't be bothered. And you don't want to, and you think you have to learn about it. It was crazy, honestly. I'm still mad shared chat is not up properly, but I'll just remember to do it tomorrow. I had it set up now, I just didn't expect OBS to crash twice. I'm upset. Thanks, Zach. I rushed it because Fua wanted to stream, and I'm very glad that I did it because Fua told me to. But yeah, I'm tired, chat. I'm exhausted. My players are giving me bullshit again, and I didn't get to really talk to like one of my friends last night to really comfort myself over the stress my players keep piling on me with their nonsense. Because it's always just like, oh no, this didn't happen. I'm like, yes it did. I wrote it down. It happened. You don't remember, you weren't paying attention, or you just didn't know about it. Because it didn't involve you. And I'm just constantly having to defend like my choices and writing and decisions in my own campaign. And it's just so much work that I have to keep constantly going back and forth with these players because they love being able to do whatever they want without any rules or regulation in D&D. And it's like, that's not how D&D works. It's not just a free-for-all to do whatever you want. There are rules, there's stuff in place, there are things that need to be done in order, especially in a sci-fi campaign. There's obviously laws and not just wild western fantasy, just do whatever you want kind of laws of the vibes. It's like these things are more established. Very, very big D&D stresses for me, guys. I assumed it would get a lot easier for me, like, you know, after I fucking... what was it? After, like, that one player left. Yeah, it is a lot. Like, I told you guys, I thought the stress would end after all my, like, the problematic players left the campaign and just stopped bothering me with all the nonsense that I already complained to you guys about, from like my Pokemon campaign, the metagaming, and all the other stuff. But now I have like the second guy that I'm doing my GMs with, constantly trying to short turn me, like downplay all the lore I've been writing for my stuff. And it's like, dude, it's my lore, it's my campaign. I'm the one who started this. You're my secondary GM. You're the one who came on to write with me. I'm the main head of this. And it's just like, dude, come on. I expected this stress from the players, and all the players have been a lot more receptive to it, and they're like very happy I've written this down. And he just keeps complaining. It's like, you're a GM. You have to learn to deal with more like all the other players' lores and stuff. I'm doing a lot of the heavy lifting for you. Thank you. I made it for myself. I made it very quickly because Fua asked me to. It is very shitty. Like, it's the same GM that I told you guys, because, you know, we have like a few campaigns that cross over to each other. Modroid I'm crossing over because he takes the main character that he plays in my campaign and drags it all the way over to like multiple different campaigns. So I have to manage all the crossing over and stuff, and like try to write it how it fits in. And he does that quite a lot without Katie, fuck off. I'm literally talking about stuff. Yeah, what was I saying? Fuck you, man. Yeah, I really have to like manage all the crossovers and try to write it to where it makes sense on how he's in these like so many different worlds in my lore and what have you. Like I have to write all that stuff and make it make sense. And he does it like on the whim and never tells me. Like he made a whole like dimensional war where he closed off the main dimension of one of the campaigns that was like integral to like my stuff and started a whole war, or like had like he likes doing holiday specials where he just randomly crosses over with old campaigns and brings up old characters from old campaigns and all that stuff without telling me or asking me what he can do or what's allowed, like what's feasible to have there and what's not feasible to have there at certain times. It's like he just throws random crossovers without consulting me at all on them, and it ends up being like a huge mess and stuff that he never thought through because he never thought to like ask me about what the characters that he's pulling into the crossover from my lore would do. Like for example, one of the characters can open up like dimensional portals and whatnot from one of the campaigns, and he said, oh, I locked them all out, no one can get in. I'm like, she literally can open the door, and he's like, what? I didn't know she could do that. It's like, you should have asked. Why'd you just rush this without asking ahead or like, you know, talking about it? Yeah, that's really how it is. He doesn't think of really the continuity. And the worst part was, we had a discussion a few weeks ago after I first wrote like all these lore documents he read. He actually had a huge issue with it that I read to you. Is chat linked yet? No. I can stop and start stream if you guys want me to link chat. I can stop and start if you want me to. I'll see if you guys want me to, because I can't do it without stopping the stream and starting it up. I can't link chat during stream, unfortunately. Actually, no, wait. I think I can. Can I? I don't think so. Let me see. Hold on.